question 262, trips and user, the hard level question from the SQL series. So it's give two table, trips and user. So the test case is like trip contain ID, client ID, driver ID, city ID, status and the requested at. Okay, and the user table contains user ID, band and role. Roles like client and the driver. Okay, and we have also the client ID and the driver ID. So what the question asks, find the cancellation rate of the request with unbanned user, like both for client and the driver must not be banned, and the day between this and this with at least one trip and round with 2 decimal points. So what is my approach? Very simple and very logical. So as we see what the question asks in the solution, like the 2 column, day and the cancellation rate. The day is like the request at. So we do what the question asks step by step. Okay, so select I am making trips as a t alias as t. So t dot requested at as day, comma, and it won't round with 2 decimal points. So I use round, comma 2 and as cancellation rate. Okay, so this is what we want from this table, from the trips alias as t, join users table alias as u on what basis? On t dot. Now see, the user ID contains 2 IDs, like the client ID and the driver ID. So we have to join the client ID and the driver ID column with the user ID. Okay, so first we join our client ID with the user ID. So t dot client ID equal to u dot users ID, and the condition they want for both client and driver must not be unbanned. So and u dot band equal to no. Okay, and now see the very interesting point. Here we join our table based on client ID and user ID, but now our driver ID is also in the user ID column and user table. So we have to join again. So join users. Now make another alias like u1, anything whatever you want. So we make users table, another users table as a u1. Okay, and now we join our driver ID t dot driver ID based on u1 dot user ID. Okay, everything is clear till now, and the condition is same for both. u1 dot band equal to no. So till there what we did, we make our this request at as day, and the question asks round from 2 decimal with 2 decimal point as a cancellation rate, and we join our table basis on both these 2 columns as the question asks. Okay, so now our trips table and the user table joined on both column, client ID and driver ID with user's ID. Okay, and now another condition is the each day between this to this. So we have to do where t dot requested at between this date and this date. And now the very important thing, group by t dot requested. Okay, so here what we did, we join our table basis on client ID and driver ID, and we make another alias for the users table. Like we have to join another table, another column with the users ID, because user ID contain client ID value and the driver ID. Okay, so and we also apply the condition not bend, and another condition like the date between this and this, and we group by. Now come to this main point, but how to calculate the cancellation rate. So very important thing is we have to sum some sort of value, then divide some sort of, like you see here, cancellation rate 1/3, as this also say total number requests the unbanned user on the day by the client or driver ID. Okay, so we have to sum. So what we have to sum, the case is like the status if not complete, है ना? If the status is not complete divided by overall. So sum case when t dot status not equal to completed. Simple. Okay, and divided by status, then 1 else 0, and then end. This is our completion text while we using the case statement. So case, so the read first. Okay, so round sum case when status is not complete, then 1. So what it did, he check where the status is not complete. Okay, like status is here, there is not completed, so it put the value as 1 here as 1, and also check the user or the ID is not banned. If yes, then it not consider it. Okay, so here we get the 1 value only 1, then we have to divide the total value. Simple. And now run this and see what it returns. Perfect. So see, this is the hard level question. We did it with the use of step and step. Okay, so thank you for watching the video and stay tuned for the next video, and we continuing the SQL series till the each question of the LeetCode. So thank you.